Hello children, today I, Kahaniwali Nani, have come to tell you a funny story about Tenali Raman. And children, I'm sure you will enjoy this story. The story is Tenali Raman and the Golden Mangoes. Children, you can hear more such interesting stories on my YouTube channel. Subscribe the channel and do click on the bell icon to keep receiving notifications of new stories. If you like the story, click on the like icon and share the story with your friend by clicking on the share icon. And now the story Tenali Raman and the Golden Mangoes. Children, during the olden days, there was a kingdom named Vijayanagara in southern India, ruled by King Krishnadeva Raya. Children, King Krishnadeva Raya had 8 poets in his court and they were called Ashtadiggajas. Just as Akbar had 9 capable courtiers called 9 jewels or Navratna in his court. Amongst these Ashtadikkajas, one was Tenali Raman. He was not only a poet, but also the court jester and the advisor to the king. Tenali Raman was wise, witty, and intelligent. He always stood for justice. And Tenali Raman had a unique way of making people realize their mistakes. One day, King Krishnadev Rai was having dinner with his mother, Queen Mother. While having dinner, Queen Mother said, Krishna, today evening I was in a garden and I saw all the mango trees were laden with ripe mangoes. I want to have some of them. And King Krishnadev Rai smiled, laughed and said, Oh, so you want to have some mangoes? You wish to have some mangoes? Surely, mother. And he ordered one of the servants to pick up mangoes the next day and bring it to Queen Mother. But children, that night, Queen Mother passed away, so no mangoes were picked up and given to Queen Mother. Now, King Krishnadeva Rai was always unhappy, always sad. Why? Because he couldn't fulfill his mother's last wish of having mangoes from their garden. One day, King Krishnadeva Rai was sitting in his court. He remembered all that is, he was unable to fulfill his mother's last wish. Seeing him sitting, one of the courtiers said, Maharaj, what's the matter? Is there any problem? You are looking very sad. King Krishnadev Rai said, Oh, I am feeling very sad because I was unable to fulfill my mother's last wish. Just then the royal priest Rajguru got up. Children, this royal priest was a greedy person. He hatched up a plan and said, Maharaj, don't be sad. You can still fulfill your mother's last wish, Queen Mother's last wish. King Krishnadev Rai was surprised. He said, How is it possible, Rajguru? Mother is no more, and how can we offer mangoes to her? Rajguru said cunningly, You can still fulfill her last wish. Maharaj, all you have to do is to give 108 golden mangoes, mangoes made out of gold, to 108 Brahmins in charity. And the mangoes will reach her. And yes, you will certainly be able to fulfill her last wish. King Krishnadev Rai heard this and found that this idea was good. He said, Is it sure this will work? And when Rajguru said yes, yes, he ordered the chief minister immediately, go and ask our royal goldsmith to make 108 mangoes out of pure gold as soon as possible. On Queen Mother's anniversary day, I will give up these in charity to Rajguru and the other Brahmins, and in this way I will be able to fulfill her last wish. Now, hearing this, Tenali Raman became worried. He realized that Rajguru was cheating the king. But when he said to the king the same thing, that this plan is not okay, king got angry. He did not listen to him and instead invited Rajguru to his royal palace on his mother's anniversary day. Now, King Krishnadev Raya was satisfied that, oh, now I will be able to fulfill my mother's last wish. But Tenali Raman, he was worried. He did not keep quiet. He began thinking and then decided a plan to teach Rajguru a lesson, and Maharaj realized his mistake. On the day of Queen Mother's death anniversary, King Krishnadev Rai distributed golden mangoes to 108 Brahmins. 2 days later, Tenali Raman said to Rajguru, see, tomorrow is my mother's death anniversary, and I invite you all to my place. Yes, I want to fulfill her last wish. Please come along with 25 other Brahmins to my place. Hearing this, Rajguru, who was a greedy person, became happy and began thinking, wow, 2 days earlier we got golden mangoes from the king, and I am sure Tenali Raman will also give us a nice gift. After all, he is one of the Ashtadikkajas. And he said to him, yes, yes, I will surely come to fulfill your mother's last wish. And I will bring 25 Brahmins along with me. And the next day, Rajguru was in Tenali Raman's house along with 25 Brahmins. Tenali Raman welcomed them all and said, please be seated. And then said, okay, excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. Children, do you know what Tenali Ram was doing? He first locked all the doors of the house and then he heated an iron rod and went to the Brahmins along with that heated iron rod. Seeing the rod, all the Brahmins were puzzled. Rajguru said, Raman, what are you doing with this rod in your hand? See, we have come to fulfill your mother's last wish. Please be soon. We have to go to some other place also. Tenali Raman laughed and said, Rajguru, don't worry. I will be fast. Actually, my mother had a big boil on her back during her last days. It was very, very painful. And on the last day, she asked me to compress it with hot iron rod to relieve the pain. But unfortunately, she died before I could do that. So, to fulfill her last wish, I want to give hot compress with the rod to each of you on your backs. Isn't it? And this way, that hot compress will reach my mother. Be ready. Hearing this, all the Brahmins were stunned. They got scared. Rajguru shouted, Raman, are you in your senses? Have you gone mad? How is it possible? No, no. This is not right. We will complain all about this to Maharaj. Now, Tenali Raman, with the rod in his hand, began moving towards the Brahmins. And all the Brahmins were running here and there. Help, help! They were shouting. Oh no, help, help! And when they saw that all the doors were locked, they were more worried. So one of them opened the door and they all ran out. And you know, children, where did they go? They all went to the king's court. The king was surprised. Said, what happened, Rajguru? What is this? You all are so looking so worried. So, what's the matter? And Rajguru, he told everything to the king. Just then, he said, please save us from this Tenali Raman. He is out of his mind. He want to compress us with hot iron rod on the back. Just then Tenali Raman entered the court with a rod in his hand. King Krishna Dev Rai got furious. Raman, stop! What is all this you are doing? Raman said, Maharaj, actually, my mother had a boil on her back. It was very painful. So she asked me to give hot compress with a hot iron rod. But unfortunately, she passed away before I could do that. So getting hot compress with the hot rod was my mother's last wish. And just as you fulfilled Queen Mother's last wish by distributing the golden mangoes in charity to all the Brahmins, I also want to fulfill my mother's last wish of getting a hot compress. This way it will reach her, isn't it? Hearing this, everyone became silent. The king, Rajguru, the Brahmins, the courtiers, everyone there understood what Raman was actually trying to say, wanting to prove. Rajguru felt ashamed. He realized his fault. He said, Maharaj, please forgive me. What I did was wrong. I became greedy. I took undue advantage of your emotions. Please forgive us. We will all return all the mangoes, please, but save us from Tenali Raman. Please, please, please. And King Krishna Dev Rai said, okay, Rajguru. Tenali Raman will not give any one of you hot compress with the iron rod. But Rajguru, I did not expect this from you. Yes, you were at fault. You were greedy. Now you will have to return all the mangoes. But see, these mangoes were given in charity. So they will be all used for the well-being of our subjects, for the poor, for the needy. And mind you, do not do any such thing again or you will be severely punished. Krishna Dev Rai turned towards Tenali Raman and said, Wow, Raman, once again, how cleverly you made me and the Brahmins realize our mistake. You should certainly, you deserve to be rewarded for this. Take, here is a bag of gold coins for you. And both of them began laughing. So, children, you must have well understood that one should not be greedy and cheat anyone by taking advantage of their emotions, by making false statements. So, children, how did you like this story? Tenali Raman and the Golden Mangoes. We'll meet you again next week with another story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.